y'all. And the famous words of Bernie Mac, damn them kids. Nah, I'm playing. Okay, so something that has been really coming up for me, y'all, in my motherhood journey is, setting boundaries with my kids. I think that, for one, setting boundaries has always been a struggle for me, period. I'm healing from people pleasing and all these other things in my healing journey. And let me just say that if it's hard for me to set boundaries with my family, who I love, imagine how hard it is for me to set boundaries with my kids. So I have 3 boundaries that honestly, or I'm gonna just say, I have multiple boundaries that I have with my kids. However, I have 3 non-negotiables that I just can't. I'm not. Damn, Lila. I have 3 non-negotiables that I uphold with my children. So to give you just a little backstory, I am a single mom. When I had my second daughter, I was the default parent just because things changed within my marriage and my relationship, and I also work from home, so I was with Lila all day, and my job had the flexibility of being pretty much the default parent, as opposed to the other parent at the time who was in the house, who was outside the home. So I pretty much did 24/7, was a mom with very little breaks. So I remember struggling. I remember being so irritated at my husband because he had the opportunity to use the bathroom alone. And when it was time for me to use the bathroom, honey, I would try to close the door and Chucky would come out of my daughter, literally banging on the door. And then I just felt like I was rejecting her. I felt so bad, so I was just like, F it, just come in the bathroom. Literally no boundaries, no limits. She was just always around me, and so was my little baby. And I remember crying to my husband at the time and just being like, I barely could use the bathroom when I get up. And he was like, why? I'm like, because they both need me as soon as I wake up. As soon as I wake up, they literally need me. Lila wants to nurse. Lori then wants to eat. Meanwhile, I have to use the bathroom. I haven't brushed my teeth. I'm just on duty. As soon as I wake up, I'm fixing breakfast. And he was like, go use the bathroom and go brush your teeth. Those kids, they not gonna die from crying. And I'm just like, you might be onto something. You might be onto something. So maybe I'm tripping. But transitioning from being a default parent in the marriage to having some breaks, to having pretty much no breaks, y'all, I have to learn how to navigate parenting, this 24/7 parent. Now, mind you, again, it's not too much of a transition, but I think that with me not having any breaks whatsoever, it's not, hey babe, can you watch the kids while I take a shower for 5 minutes before you leave for work? It's no, I'm 24/7 at this point. So I come up with 3 hard boundaries, and honestly, if you're any type of mom like me, where you don't have to be a single parent, you don't have to be a married single parent, but if you are the default parent, it's a lot of moms out there who are, their husbands are away at work, all day, or they travel for work or whatever. If you're that mom, I've had to come up with 3 non-negotiable boundaries that has kind of helped me maintain my sanity. throughout my parenting, honestly, and I've been mentally more at peace. So here are 3 boundaries, or 3 non-negotiables. 1, my hygiene. I don't play about my hygiene. Like I said before, I used to literally struggle to brush my teeth, to shower alone, because I actually used to take showers or baths with my kids. But I'm like, no, like mommy needs 2, 3, 5, 10 minutes to herself for a shower. So what I do is I give my kids a bath first. Well, it depends on the day. So if I go work out in the morning time, for example, or I get up before my kids, I take that time to go shower. It's hard to shower in the morning with my kids just because Lila is literally using me as a pacifier. But however, I would get up, go shower, and just kind of use that time to be alone. If they aren't asleep, because honestly, let's be real, I hate when people say like, oh, wait till the baby take a nap. Like during that baby nap time, you trying to debate if you want to take a nap, you trying to debate if you want to clean because your house is a damn mess, you trying to debate if you want to, you know, plot your goals down, meditate, watch TV, decompress. Like I can go on and on. So I've also learned to strategize. Now that Lila is about 6 months, and honestly I would have did it if she was younger. Now that she's about 6 months, well, actually what I used to do when she was younger is I would put Lila in a chair right outside the shower and take a shower. However, that doesn't work anymore because homegirl for some reason like don't like when I take a shower. So homegirl has to be in a separate room. So what I did, the way my bathroom and apartment is set up is right next to each other. So I would put on a TV show, Baby Shark, Miss Rachel, Akila, or Aaliyah. I forgot the girl name, but y'all know what I'm talking about. I would give the girls a bath and a shower or whatever, wash them up first, and then I would put them in a room, make sure, you know, they dress, and turn on the TV show and go take a shower. Go take your shower, sis. The second thing is my sleep. 7-8 hours minimum. I'm not negotiating on that. I've created a routine, and I did not used to have this routine, but I've created a routine where I make sure I get my sleep. My girls, I sleep usually about 10:30, on a good day around 8:30, 9 o'clock. And I try to go to sleep no later than like 11:30. And honestly, even that's too late, but I have to get my sleep. And a lot of times, you know, my mom used to say like, oh, well, when the girls go to sleep, that's when you do the cleaning and everything else. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Because I have to function the next day and the next day and the next day. Like, you're literally going to be sleep deprived if you continue to put all these different tasks above yourself, including your kids. And I've luckily arranged a schedule which takes time for my kids to go to sleep at a reasonable time so I can go to sleep. Like 7-8 hours minimum. My third and final thing that I do not negotiate on anymore is my health. And my health includes working out and water. So when I was in personal training, my trainer used to say a gallon of water. I'm like, dude, I could barely have a bottle of water to myself. Like, if you know, you know. Like, I would have a bottle of water, and I kid you not, Lori, my 2-year-old, would just grab that shit and just run, dump it out, or grab it, start drinking it, ask for some, and I would give her own, y'all. Don't even suggest that. And it wouldn't work. She only wants what I have. But I had to honestly just say no. Like, this is your water, this is my water. Like, I have to nourish myself. And I do think it's made a dramatic difference in my weight, and my hydration. Girl. And working out as well. Like, I have to work out a minimum of 3 times a week. And the way I started doing it is, like I told y'all in an earlier video, I got a membership to the YMCA where your kids can come as young as 2 months while you work out. Now, Lila always get fussy around 20 minutes, 30 minutes, so I know that I have about 20-30 minutes to work out before they can potentially call me. And in that 20-30 minutes, I'm working out, I'm taking care of my body. And that's something that I did not do with Lori. When I had her, I literally felt like I could not leave her. Like, I felt like I needed to stick to my breastfeeding schedule. I felt like I needed to or my pumping schedule. I felt like nobody could take care of Lori like I could. And then I had to learn, like, those kids are going to be okay. Like, you have to take care of yourself. Bare minimum hygiene, your health, and your sleep. That is the things that you need to function and meet your basic needs as a woman. And I could get on with the extra stuff because honestly, another non-negotiable for me is traveling. I'm gonna travel. Now my traveling might look differently, and this is not a part of my 3 non-negotiables, but this is kind of a non-negotiable for me. But I need to be able to travel like I want. Now, I can't travel every other month like I want to. However, right now in this chapter of motherhood, traveling looks like, you know, maybe once or twice a year, or once every few months, but maybe like a weekend trip where I could get, you know, rotate their care. I have had to incorporate a different type of support system, but again, for my mental sanity, like, having your non-negotiables, I don't know what that is for you guys. Whether, like, for me, a shower, yes, it's a non-negotiable, but ask me, do I have time to put on my, you know, my lotion, my spray? Like, no, ma'am, I don't have time for all of that, because by the time I'm getting out the shower, Lila is starting to turn up, and I gotta make sure Lori ain't doing nothing crazy. So again, your non-negotiables could be different than mine. Mine personally are like pretty basic with an extra sprinkle of extraness, which is my traveling. Yeah, I see you, girl. But yeah, so those are my 3. Let me know what yours are in the comments or whatever, and make sure you she messing up my whole thing. Make sure you subscribe and like if you found this video useful. See you.